everybody, as you probably know, it's me, the Red Mage Crow, and welcome back to Pokemon Crystal, where we are definitely moving. Today, I am joined together. Cloud! We move when the intro is being done.
Sorry, I don't move until the intro is stopped.
It's fine.
But then I keep moving when the intro is ending. Or like when we're like, okay, bye-bye, like I'm still moving.
Hi everybody!
Hi!
I'm Kitsune 17.
It's been a while. So long ago. We haven't played in 32,000 years.
That's a very long time.
I know. And the reason why was because I had family over.
Woo!
For 2 weeks.
Yeah, that's rough.
Yeah. So I couldn't freaking stream. I barely could even record anything.
Yeah, that's definitely rough.
But yeah.
But at least you got like months and months of content like at the ready for situations like that.
That is true. I was ahead of schedule, so I didn't think they were gonna be staying that long.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like, oh, well, at least I was prepared.
Yeah, like right now I'm only 3 weeks ahead of schedule.
I mean, that's still good though.
Oh yeah, no, like if anything, I'm loving it. But
Yeah.
I feel the constant need to continue going farther and farther. But what I really need to do is I really need to get ahead and kind of like start working on those other videos that I wanted to basically try and make.
Like which ones?
Well, definitely Dirge of the Cerberus, but we really have to wait on... I mean, like, we could probably do that, like, at some point. We don't have to do it, like, right away.
Mm-hmm. But, yeah, we still have it planned.
Yeah. But, like, there's also, like, a bunch of the other single-player games that I basically have planned. One of them being Patapon.
Mm-hmm.
Still not 100% sure how I'm going to work that one, because it's very difficult to try to keep a rhythm and... What?
There's Rhyhorns here?
Yes!
Well, I encountered my first one.
What? Have you not been encountering Rhyhorns and Rhydons?
No, not in Victory Road.
What?
That was my first one. Well, maybe because it's a day Pokemon.
Maybe, actually, yeah.
Because I never encountered one when we played, and it was always at night.
Yeah, okay, you know what? Makes sense, makes sense.
Wow. Yeah, I only got Graveler, Onyx, and Golbat.
Alright, well.
Anyway,
Look at that.
sorry, I interrupted you because I got surprised.
No, it's all good.
I didn't know they spawned here. Wow, okay.
What was I talking about?
You're talking about
games.
Patapon?
Yeah, so like, if anything, it's very hard to try and keep rhythm
When you
and
play?
talk at the same time.
Trust me, I know. I played rhythm game. Theater rhythm.
But like, I also really don't want to do a post-game, you know, talking thing, because, for one, that makes the episodes a lot...
Disingenuous?
No, not necessarily. Like, it makes it a lot more... It makes them less, if that makes sense.
No, I get it, because I think the first episode I did of Theater Rem, Final Bar Line, it was a post, but that's because, like, I didn't have enough time to actually do a recording with vocal. Because I had to go to work right afterwards, and I knew I had to, like, pause in between. So it was, like, it was just easier to record the video and then talk over it. But everything after the first episode were all live. Like, it was not post.
Yeah, because, like, I feel like anytime that, like, you know, I do a post commentary, the videos come out longer, but also short. I don't really... Man,
I get it.
explaining.
I get it. Yeah, it's when I do Animal Crossing.
Mm-hmm.
When I got really sick that one time.
Yeah.
But I still wanted to do content, so I was recording the videos, even though I was like dying.
Yeah. Ooh.
It's like I'll just comment over it afterwards. I just see the footage.
Yeah, no, like, Digimon has been... by the way, you guys are going to be getting Digimon. If
Yeah.
you watch this. Digimon's coming up. Well, actually, this is so far into the future that basically you guys already know you're getting Digimon.
Yeah, this might end up being, like, squeezed into October. That or at the end of November. Why did I use Vine Whip on a Golbat? That was stupid.
I mean, if it's November, then, like, holy hell, there's gonna be, like, such a long amount of time between, this and,
Yeah.
the, previous episode, because
Yeah, so I think I'm just gonna have to squeeze it in somewhere, in October, I mean. Because I'm pretty sure... Yeah. So, August is 100% done. September is, like, 99% done.
Mm-hmm.
And the only, like, 1% is because I still need to do the last half of the Theater Rem DLC. That's gonna be up on the 30th of August. So I can't even access it yet.
Mm-hmm.
But in a couple days I will. And then September is gonna be 100% done. And, oh, Sandslash! Aw.
Yeah!
Wow, I did not encounter any of these guys. They are day Pokemon.
Yeah, if anything, Rhydon gives you a frick ton of EXP.
Aw. Oh, it has Shift. Swift, not Shift. It's Shifty.
But, like, even then, like, that hell of a lot of EXP does not help me in, like, the slightest. I feel like I'm still way farther behind than I could possibly want.
Oh yeah, me. Oh, okay. So last episode, which is, the last time we recorded was on the 13th,
Mm-hmm.
and it is now the 27th.
Yeah.
It's been a while, but on the last episode that we recorded, you did look up the speed of our team's evolution, or not evolution, but EXP growth.
Yeah.
And the majority of mine were like mid to fast or something.
Medium slow, which, if I remember correctly, is really, really good late game.
Yeah, and most of yours are actually slow.
Yeah, so basically, Cloud has a lot of Pokemon that are going to, primarily get a lot of levels really, really fast.
Except for Anju. Anju's a slow.
Anju. Versus, like, my Pokemon, which have the slowest growth rate.
Sorry.
Like, I think that, like, roughly 3 of my Pokemon have, like, the slowest... 3 or 4, one of those 2, have the slowest growth rate in the game.
Oh, wow, Rhydon. I know you mentioned him. I finally encountered him.
Nice.
Or, sorry, her. I encountered her. It's a female.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We have genders in this game.
Yeah, I instinctively always say he. So that's on me.
It's all good.
It's a thing I do. It's trying to learn Razor Leaf. Finally!
Lovely.
A better attack.
Oh, yeah, like, you just learned Mega Drain, and I'm just like, yes.
Oh, wait, did I?
Finally, yes.
I don't think even you have that yet. Do you? I don't think so.
I believe you got it, like, not last time, but like the one previous to it, because you focused solely on me to get Mega Drain.
I'll need to check on that, because I don't think... What level are you? Oh, not the pack.
44. I mean, you're 44, so if I'm 44, then that, or
oh, yeah,
higher than that.
You have it. Yeah, I just didn't write it down in my note. You got it. You're 44.
Lovely.
I should update my notes.
So, you want to know what I did today, and I absolutely hated it?
What?
Okay, so, Today is Sunday, just right off the bat.
Yeah.
Well, I decided that I was gonna go to the bank today.
Oh, fun.
And I wanted to go deposit some money because like my sister basically gave me some money so that I could PayPal her boyfriend so that he can get her something that I'm not willing to, put my information on this sketchy website,
I getcha.
And not only that, but like I did do a dumb purchase, and I need to, put that money, some money in because of it. So, there's also that.
Yeah.
Either way, but I also wanted to put in like some additional money, just primarily because I'm in the, I am definitely in the market for a brand new mattress.
Oh, yeah. Mattresses are very important.
Oh my god, like, I've had mine for, let me see, I worked 2 years here, had a year or two of vacation of working, and I worked nearly 3, so that's roughly about 7 years with this mattress.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, with this current mattress and whatnot, but like I am finding it very difficult to primarily get out of the bed.
It's thinking too much.
So much. Not getting out of it, but like basically I do a lot of tossing and turning in my sleep, and because I dip in, I have to like physically fight my bed. Which, because I am fighting my bed, I specifically end up tiring out my shoulders, which I'm pretty sure is the main reason why my shoulders are as bad as they are.
Yeah, that can't be good. Not at all.
And so, I accidentally used Mega Drain on a Golbat because that's where Headbutt used to be.
You did what I did.
Yeah.
Use a grass move instead of switching my Pokemon.
Well, I mean, if anything, it's just that I used Robin and wanted to try to kill the Golbat, but I got hit with Confusion so much.
Yeah.
Anyways. So, like, that's the primary, like, thing why I want to go buy a mattress. So I was going to put, like, roughly 3 hundo extra into the account.
Yeah.
Just to kind of expedite it. So, I'm trying to buy this mattress. I also have my car payments because I got a new car. So it's been very, very slow. Otherwise, I would have probably already had enough for the mattress. I'm not sure whether or not I want to, like, pay a lot for this mattress. Just because, what if another 7 years happen and I don't like the firmness of this bed,
Yeah, you gotta get the right one.
And, it's not like I can just... Like, the type of mattress I'm looking to get is not necessarily, like, one I can find in a store, I don't think.
Like a specific brand? Is it a specific brand?
Yeah, like, right now I'm looking at the Helix beds, because apparently they're very good.
Oh, okay.
Supposedly they are made with, non-fiberglass, if I recall.
Be careful, it might stab you.
Right? Like, apparently a lot of mattresses, nowadays are made with fiberglass.
Huh. Is it the kind that you can, like, get rolled up very, very tightly, or is it the one that just comes in a box?
You mean the Helix?
I don't remember. They all blend together to me.
Oh.
I'm pretty bad about that kind of stuff.
Well, if anything, like my current one or the one I'm looking at?
The one you're looking at, like, will it be arriving, what is it called when you suck out all the air?
Well, supposedly it comes in a box.
Now, would that, like, when you release it, it'll explode
I guess. Probably.
in size? Like, oh god, hello.
Most likely, honestly.
Because I heard those are, like, the better ones.
Yeah.
They're the ones that come in, like, their shape as is.
Yeah. Because, like, I was originally considering a sleep number bed.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, my mom had a bad experience with the sleep number bed, and it's technically an air mattress.
Oh, yeah, don't do air mattress.
Yeah, and with me, like, I just prefer to fall on my bed, which could technically pop an air mattress.
Mm-hmm. And if you have animals, that can also pop it.
Yeah.
And I have 3, so...
Yeah, and the cats, they don't know not to come in my room.
Mm-hmm. I mean, that's cats for you. They'll do what they want.
Yep, so...
don't do that.
I don't think it's a good idea. So the next thing was basically, Helix, and Helix is by far much, much cheaper, honestly, compared to a sleep number bed.
Mm-hmm.
Like, their base one for a twin XL, because that's the bed I have, I don't have the space in this room, for like a queen size, which, oh, that would be lovely.
I mean, of course it would be.
But no queen size for me, because, you know, God forbid I have less room in my room.
Yeah, I also have a twin.
Yeah, but because I'm tall, I need a twin XL.
Oh.
I'm
I'm short, and even then, like, it's spacious enough that I, like, don't feel short. Well, I feel short in the bed.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, yeah.
Yeah. So a twin XL is technically longer, and even then, there are definitely times where my ankles are off of my mattress.
How are you so long?
I mean, I'm 6'4".
Dang, dude, why are you so long?
I mean, genetics, honestly. My mom's side of the family are very tall. My grandma was like 6'3".
Damn.
My mom is 6 foot. My uncles are 6'5".
Alright, yeah.
The only one who didn't get the tall genes was my aunt. She's short.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
My family is, like, average height, but, like, a lot of short people.
Mm-hmm.
Like, my grandpa was
Sure.
tall, but, like, it seems like only the dudes in our family tend to get the grandpa gene of height.
Fair.
But my dad, my actual, like, you know, DNA father, he was a short guy.
Okay.
So, my mom was average height, my dad shorter than her, and so, of course, I'm gonna come out shorter.
Yeah, short.
Short king, I guess. I don't know.
But where was I going with this?
You're looking
yes, I
at
went to the
beds.
bank.
Yes.
Went to the bank. And so today's Sunday.
Yep.
The banks are closed on Sunday.
Oh.
And
Uh-oh.
I was just like, yeah, the bank. I'm like, oh, I'm so stupid. It's Sunday.
I mean, at least you have a bank to go to.
Yeah.
There's no...
but-
My bank's not in town anymore.
Oh, that sucks.
We used to have one in Safeway,
Mhm.
but it got, like, removed. And all that stuff is it's just an ATM.
You didn't just dox yourself, did you?
No.
Okay.
There's a lot of Safeways that have, or had, the banks. But
It's just that, like,
they don't
you
anymore.
said it was in Safeway, so I thought that, like, you specifically, like, so... just
Oh, no.
making sure.
No, there's, like, a lot of stores that do this.
Okay.
I've been to a couple, like, in the Portland area before. And I think I've even been to one in, like, Washington that used to do that. I don't know if it still does it, like, if they were, like, one of the first ones who stopped doing it.
Mhm.
But, I didn't even say what my bank is. Did I? I don't think I did.
I don't think so.
So,
Well, just so long as you're not, like, putting out, like, any cities or anything, you'll be fine.
yeah, no, but I just know that if I had to go to the actual bank, I have to go like 3 towns over
Oh my god.
to speak with any like tellers or whatever. But otherwise, like most of the stuff I can do by the ATM. But it's still like, what if I need to something very specific? I couldn't do it unless I go way over there.
Yeah.
And that sucks.
Oh no, definitely.
I think the last time I ever had to like go to a bank was like, I had a false charge, or I should say a false scare charge on my card, because I gave my card to my aunt once to pick up something for my cats.
Yes.
But instead of doing that, because she said that she was going to go to the store, so she's like, yeah, I could do that, no problem. I'm like, alright. I gave it to her, but then she gave it to my mom.
Oh, good lord.
And my mom bought something with my card. So there was like an unknown charge that I was not aware of, and I had like a little panic attack, like, who the fuck has my card?
Yeah.
Because I sent my aunt a text, like, did you buy anything? She's like, no. I was like, oh, you know?
Yeah.
And she forgot to let me know that she gave it to my mom.
Yeah,
So
no,
I went to
scary.
so I went to the bank, canceled that card, got a new one, and then my mom was like, "Oh, actually," or it was actually my aunt who was like, "Oh, I'm sorry, like I forgot to let you know that your mom has it." It's like, son of a bitch.
Yeah, that's
So
rough.
then I had to wait a week to get my new card in the mail. And that's why I don't let my mom have my card anymore.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Went to the bank. It's a Sunday. It's closed. Now we have ATMs.
Yeah.
Well, for whatever reason, the ATMs really, really hate me.
They kind of suck.
And like, if anything, I knew that they hated me, but I was like, I'm already here. Might as well try them. So I'm trying to put the money into my account, and it won't let me. I tried 8 times.
Oh no.
And honestly, at this point, I'm starting to think that 2 of my $100 bills are fake because they wouldn't accept them.
Hopefully not.
Yeah, because I get all my 100s from the bank, so...
Yeah, I think it's just I don't know, like bank or ATMs are weird. They have a hard time reading cash sometimes. Like they have an easier time reading checks.
Yeah, so if anything, I'm going to try to leave early tomorrow to try and go to the bank and get that jazz deposited.
Yeah.
Which hopefully goes well.
Oh. Hopefully.
Yeah. And I also hope and pray that the 100s are fine, because one of them does look fake AF, but it took that one, so...
It took the one that looks fake.
Yeah.
That's funny.
So, you know, I'm honestly hoping, but, like, also, like, I don't get... Like, where else am I going to get a $100 bill? And I feel like if I take a fake $100 bill, they're not going to compensate me for that.
The only other place I could probably mention is, like, a grocery store.
Yeah, like, I would have to, like, go and try to, like, pass off that $100 bill as an actual legitimate bill and get, like, 20s and whatnot for it. Which, you know, I don't want to do because that honestly feels very scummy.
Yeah. But it's... At least you're not asking for a bunch of ones.
I mean, yeah.
Imagine.
God, you know, there was actually a point in time when my sister paid me in ones.
No!
And it was like, I want to say it was like $200 to $500.
Oh my god. Well, at least it wasn't
like,
pennies.
Oh yeah, no, at least it wasn't pennies, but I told her, you are kidding me if you think I am going to accept all these $1 bills. You are out of your god-dang mind.
I'm out of PP!
No!
Oh my god!
never had pee-pee trouble in my life.
Well, congratulations. I don't know what that's like. My life is a mistake. Razor
no,
leaf.
it would only be a mistake if you were a cow.
Well, wait, you don't... I mean, I guess you could. I was gonna say, isn't steak mostly bulls?
Oh, well, no, I think it's just like cow in general.
But bulls are what you purposely make steak out of.
Well, I think that, you would typically, like, butcher up a cow when they stop producing milk.
Yes.
So, while it is probably mostly predominantly, bulls, you could still have a steak made from a female cow if it just can't make milk anymore.
Correct, yes, that is a thing that they do. It's kind of different from, like, chickens, where you do both, regardless. Because, like, some chickens are bred just to be eaten, and others are bred to just lay eggs.
Yeah.
And sometimes both. But, I have to switch this for a bit. But, you don't really eat roosters. You can, but I don't think they're, like, very good compared to chickens.
Yeah.
Whereas, like, opposite with cows, because, like, bulls are primarily made for a steak. Therefore, cows themselves are usually not, because they're for milk.
Yeah, probably also has to do with, like, their dietary thing. Like, bulls typically tend to be a lot more, bulky and muscular, so maybe that has something to do with it, too.
I think so, yeah.
So, yeah, that's fairly interesting.
Cows and bulls, aren't they amazing?
Dude, animals are just amazing in general.
Especially when they're in my tummy.
Oh, wow.
Joking.
Wow.
No, I love that.
Mocha Blues, run!
I would never eat my cats. No, dude. It's kind of funny, because, like, I really love chickens. I think they're adorable. But they're also really yummy.
Dude, like, we had some chickens at one point.
I would never be able to eat a pet.
Yeah, no, they're very dirty, filthy animals.
Oh, they are. They really are. I petted, like, chickens. Your hand comes out just disgusting.
Yeah.
But they're
And
so cute.
Like, they are. Like, we had this one chicken. Freaking massive. Not a special breed, nothing. Just a regular, domesticated chicken.
Yeah.
We named her Cluckzilla.
I get why.
She was so big, so fat, that she took, like, maybe, like, 3/4 steps and then had to, like, basically, sit down because she was exhausted.
Oh. Poor
Like,
thing.
Yes, like, it was really, really, like, a poor thing. How do you survive?
By existing.
God, man.
They're little dinosaurs, don't you know?
Oh my god, they're like little tiny raptors.
Yeah.
I really am so terribly, I don't know how I'm gonna fully train Robin other than switch training. Holy hell. But the thing is that everything is really scary to try to switch train into for me.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because you're a flying type, and like most of these things are ground type.
Ground and rock!
Yeah.
It's primarily the rock type that I'm scared of!
Is there like a little river in this area?
No, there is not.
Okay, then you can't do that then. Alright, well.
Yeah, I know. Oh my god.
Sorry.
So nice.
Good luck.
And so, like, the only two that I can really, like, sit down and train is going to be, you and freaking Mantine.
Jinbei?
Yeah, like, holy hell. Also, how does it feel to be a part of the, One Piece crew?
Amazing. Dude, I love One Piece.
Dude, One Piece is amazing.
I still need to finish catching up, though. I'm getting there.
Yeah, like I haven't seen everything. I've seen a lot of bits and bobs,
Mhm,
but
same.
God, is it so good?
That's how I'm kind of caught up in like
Mhm.
the air quotes caught up because I did skip around a bit with scenes.
Mhm.
Cause like one, like it's really hard to like be spoiler free when it's like so
Yeah.
hype. Like people are always yapping about it.
Yeah, like
Um,
recently, Bleach has started back up again, and I keep seeing stuff for it, and I'm like, no, stop! I've already watched half of this. I have to continue now.
I cannot watch Bleach, man. You know what I think I found out?
What did you find out?
So one of the reasons why I don't like most shonen
Mm-hmm.
is the MC.
Main characters, of course.
And the reason why I love One Piece is because everybody is basically the MC of the universe.
Yeah.
You can't say the same thing with like Naruto or Bleach, because the MC is the MC.
Yeah, like if anything, I would love it if freaking like Chad and Orihime and Uryu got like more
Oh,
freaking
Chad.
W's.
I miss
love
Chad.
Chad.
He was like one of the best.
Yes, and then like they freaking made an arc, all about like him and what his powers actually are. And it was like, oh my god, this is finally gonna be Chad's time to shine. And then no, they took that all away and freaking just made it all about Ichigo. And it was like,
I don't even hate Ichigo, but like, god damn, dude, he is kind of boring.
he is mega boring. And the simple fact that he's supposed to be every single thing in the show,
Mm-hmm.
Minus like the filler arc stuff. Where like they introduce like the little gi guy people. He's not a gi guy, but he's everything else.
Hi, Blues. I was gonna say like, I feel something weird against my leg. It's Blues' tail.
Oh.
He was giving me he was walking underneath my leg and his tail hit my thigh. But I was like rubbing against my pants, like, what the fuck why is my pants moving? He's just trying to give me a rubs.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm here, you know.
Yeah. And then like, there's Naruto. And we all know Sakura does not get enough wins.
I mean, Sakura kind of sucks in general.
Yeah, like she fought Satori, and that was like as far as I'm aware, from where I stopped watching, that was the highlight of her entire character.
Was that the when she cut her hair, or I'm thinking like somewhere later?
No, that was Ino. You're thinking regular Naruto. I'm talking Shippuden.
Okay, yeah,
I don't think that you ever watched.
No, I watched 2 episodes at the very beginning, and that was it.
Ah, okay.
And that was when they were just starting to come out, and so like the fan subs were the only thing you could watch.
Mm-hmm.
And my friend's older brother was huge into Naruto, and so he had it on his computer, and he's like, hey, do you want to watch the new Naruto Shippuden that just came out in Japan? I was like, yeah, alright. I didn't even finish the first seasons. Well, no, not the first seasons, but I haven't finished the first Naruto arc. To the point where, like, Sasuke leaves.
Yeah.
I never got to that part. No, I seen a glimpse of it, but like I was just done around that point. Because I was bored. It got into the tournament arc, and I was like, I don't fucking care. Except for the Lee and Gaara fight. And actually, what was oh god, what was his name? My other favorite. Yeah, Shikamaru with the girl, the blonde.
Shikamaru, yes. Though I freaking love every single fight.
I like that
with
fight.
Shikamaru.
Yeah. Everything else was kind of
like,
eh.
Yeah, like Shikamaru is such an amazing character.
Mm-hmm.
Just because like he uses so much strategy.
Yeah.
Just like, oh, sick.
Yeah, I like characters that have to like think to attack, which is like another why like I like in One Piece. I really like Usopp because he has to be very careful with his aims. I freaking love Sanji. I wish I loved Nami, dude.
But like, if anything, Nami has to be a very good thinker, though.
Also, Robin, 100% a Robin.
Oh, 100% Robin. Because
I love.
She can't be attacked when she's using her freaking devil fruit.
Mm-hmm.
Because if somebody hits her hands or whatever it is that she's using to restrain them, she gets dealt the damage.
Yeah, which is unfortunate for her.
Yeah. But she got one really freaking sick scene with this freaking spider lady.
Oh, when Sanji called for her help.
Yeah.
And she was so happy.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Because Sanji's usually this self-sacrificing guy who's like, no, I must protect everybody. I must hold the burden. But this is like, no, Robin, help me. It's like, yay.
Yeah, that was so good. That was like one of the ones that I made sure to watch.
It's so precious. Oh my god.
Yeah. And like,
My two favorite characters.
I love a lot of things from Wano.
Uh-huh.
Like one of my other favorite characters from Wano, besides Yamato, is Ulti.
Oh, who?
Ulti.
Ulti?
Yeah. She's like this blue-haired character with this pink mask.
Oh, I think I've seen her, but I didn't know what her name was.
Yeah,
I didn't watch all of Wano yet.
Yeah, I just freaking love, like, how she looks, and she's, like, just, like, this very arrogant freaking lady of a person. But, like, the fights that she basically, like, gets into with Nami and Usopp, and then Big Mom herself.
Oh my god.
Oh,
yeah. So I know a little bit about Big Mom's amnesia in that scene. And was it Toko or another girl she was trying to manipulate?
Well, as far as I know, she's not trying to manipulate anyone.
Well, not in the same sense of like purposely manipulating, but she's like a control maniac. So like when she was trying to protect like this kid, but then the kid was trying to get away from her, and that got her like manipulation like tactics of like, I want to control you, come back to the forefront of her mind.
Well, it was more along the lines, as far as I could tell, especially like later in the arc, you find out that Big Mom is very protective of anyone who is typically 10 years or younger.
Except for her own kids.
Except for her own kids, but like, for whatever reason, she's really sweet with, I think her name is Tomo?
Oh, was it Tomo? I thought it was Toko. Maybe I'm thinking of a different name.
Honestly, I could be very wrong, too. Honestly.
It's the pink-haired girl?
No.
Or is it a different one?
She's like a blue-haired girl.
Okay, I'm thinking of a different kid then.
You're probably thinking of the one who's smiling all
Yes,
the time.
that one. That's who I'm thinking of.
Okay. No, I'm thinking of the blue-haired one.
Okay.
I don't really remember her interacting with the pink-haired girl, though. But then again, I haven't seen everything.
Same. Like, I've just seen glimpses of it.
Yeah. But, yeah, apparently she's actually really caring, with, what I'm going to assume is her name being Tomo. Like, even then, like, you know, allowing her to talk back to her, being like, you know I was very worried about you, right? Oh, well, I'm sorry, but I had stuff to do, but I was very worried about you, too. And then she's like, oh, I'm not mad, I was just worried.
She's mad.
And it was like, oh, this is actually really freaking cute.
I don't know, I think I seen like a different scene where her anger was starting to come out. When the kid was trying to get away from her.
I haven't seen that scene.
Yeah, it's just... Big Mom is a manipulator, even though she doesn't want to be. But that's just the way she is.
Yeah. But still, like, I find it very, very cute. Like, Big Mom even helped out Nami, because, Tomo, as I'm gonna keep calling her, you know, got worried about her, about Nami's safety, and when she heard that, she was like, nope, if anything, that person's dead. And that person just so happened to be Ulti.
Oh.
And I was like, yeah!
Not
But it's
OP.
like also like you kind of deserve it.
Yeah. Well, what you gonna
Oh,
do? There's a
yeah.
lot of villains in Wano.
Oh my god, there's a lot of good ones though. Like one of the ones I never would have thought that I actually would very much like is Queen.
Really?
Yes, like once I found out that he was like a freaking
Rockstar?
like he's like a, I think he's supposed
Or
to be
DJ?
a rapper.
I was gonna say DJ. That's not the same thing.
Yeah. I think he's supposed to be like a rapper.
Uh-huh.
But we'll just say, we'll go out on a limb and just say that he sings.
Yes, he's a performer.
Yeah.
In
'Cause
music.
I really freaking love. Zuma, 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 zuma.
I still think he's an
love
asshole.
it. No, if anything, he is a giant a-hole.
Literally.
Honestly,
He is a giant.
but like he turned like his own people and the enemy into a virus testing petri dish.
Mm-hmm.
And like that's like, oh man, that's effed up.
It's like
Well, like,
Caesar.
Yeah, it's like he's Caesar, but like way more threatening.
Well,
even though
yeah.
he is goofy. But like, I think he's just a better villain because of it.
I get you.
At least that's how I feel.
What's your thoughts on King?
I think he's very boring. From what I've seen and what he basically is supposed to represent.
Mm-hmm.
Because supposedly he's supposed to represent a different path Zoro could have taken.
Yeah, so did you ever watch that video I sent you?
I don't remember.
The Wings of the Pirate King?
Yes.
By
Yes, I
Melon
did.
T.
Yes.
With 3 E's.
Yes.
Yeah. So, cause I think that's the one where she mentioned, the fuck, what's it called? The one with the Foxy Pirates.
The long fruit?
The island.
Oh yes, the
It's not
Yeah.
Long Island, it's Long something.
but I know what you're talking about. The one where like the animals and the trees are very long.
Yeah. Even the fruit is long.
Yeah.
Yeah, but during that arc, it basically shows how Zoro and Sanji were during that one that fight between
Those giants.
yeah,
Yeah, dude, I freaking love.
and they started out like basically the same as King and Queen, where they're fighting each other instead of working
Yeah.
together. But they do end up working together, which is what King and Queen never do.
Yeah.
And I find that really fascinating.
Oh yeah, no, like if anything, I never really understood why a lot of people hated that freaking arc.
It's if we're going by the anime, they did add like extra like filler, like anime only scenes that did not need to exist, which made it longer, more drawn out, and a little bit more on the tedious side. But I did like the rollerblade one. That was one of my favorite filler episodes. And I really enjoyed the fight between like Zoro and Sanji and those 3 brother guys. I don't think they were actually brothers, but you know what I meant.
Yeah.
I liked that. I thought that was a great scene. And I actually didn't mind the scene between Luffy and the Foxy guy.
Yeah.
I thought that was like a good fight.
Not to mention Zoro's freaking motivational speech he gave Chopper.
Yeah, that dude. He gets such a... I was gonna say like brother dad.
Dude, like he has like these moments where like he shows just how wise he is. And I love those moments.
Yeah, he doesn't show up as often as Sanji does.
Yes, which is why it's always so good to see it actually come out.
You know what I'll never understand?
What?
Zoro fans hating on Sanji fans.
Like, okay, like, if anything, I'm guessing it's because, like, the whole rivalry thing.
Yeah, but it's so, like, excessive.
Yes, like, if anything, I freaking love Sanji. Sanji has a lot of very good personality traits, and God, do I always love a man who flirts.
Yeah.
But like, if anything, if Brock hasn't gotten on my nerves, then Sanji's never going to basically get on my nerves.
Dude, I love Sanji. I meant Brock. I was gonna say,
Yeah.
I do love Brock. He wasn't my favorite, but he was up there.
Yes, like, if anything, when he was finally gone from the anime, oh, it was so hard.
You know what's funny, though? I actually
What?
loved Tracy.
Tracy was a good character.
Like, so many people hated on him because he wasn't Brock. And I was like,
Yeah.
no, Tracy is great. He's relatable. I sketch Pokemon. He sketches Pokemon. Yeah.
Yeah, like, if anything...
And he's really
they're
nice.
they're basically getting upset because they're comparing him to Brock when that's not even a fair thing to do.
Yeah, there was a couple scenes where they try to, like, hint that he is similar to Brock in the fact that he draws women sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
But he was never, like, a huge flirt, and they kind of forgot that plot point, like, pretty early in.
Yeah.
Because they just made him his own character.
And he also cooks, if I remember.
Yeah, I think so. Because, I mean, he travels on his own all the time. So he's going to be able to, you know, cook, clean, take care of himself, take care of other people if he wanders with them.
Yeah, because God knows Misty and Ash can't do that.
I think he even cooks for Oak when he transfers over there.
Yeah.
He's his
you know,
assistant.
Oak is like one of those people who would probably just like eat instant noodles.
Mm-hmm. He
Like,
would be.
all the time.
He would be. I mean, he's always so forgetful. It's like, oh yeah, I need to eat.
Yeah.
Oh my god. But what were we talking about before that though? All
We
right.
were talking about One Piece.
We were comparing Zoro fans and Sanji fans because
Yeah.
I especially like on Twitter. Twitter's like, you know, it's a cesspool of whatever. But I will say a lot of the times when I go onto Twitter for like One Piece related stuff,
Mm-hmm.
Sanji fans for the most part are just jiving with each other, talking
Yeah.
about like how much they like Sanji. But then for some reason, I don't know why, a lot of Zoro fans like will see somebody post something nice about Sanji and they have to say something negative. And I'm just like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's not that serious, bro. Chill out.
Like, it's usually something like, oh, well, he's not as strong as Sanji, or he's not as, like, mid, or blah, blah, blah. And it's like, can we just, like, enjoy some time as fans of the
Yeah.
show, as, like, four characters? Because I don't even hate Zoro,
Mhm.
but there are a lot of Zoro fans I hate.
Yeah, like,
Not
if
you.
anything-
You're chill.
No, I try to be.
Yeah.
But like, it's like oh man, if people like come into this discussion, I'm gonna be on the freaking linchpin. But like, okay, so, freaking League of Legends, right? Game very popular and whatnot, but it's funny how accurate it is. Where like, there are certain players who are exactly the same to one another because of their freaking toxic behavior.
Yes.
I'm looking at like the Dravens, I want to say the Katarinas. Sometimes it's Vayne. I haven't played in like a long time, so like, if anything, a lot of my memory on like the subject at hand is very, very difficult to remember, but oh my god, the toxicity!
Yeah, it's so bizarre.
Like,
And-
oh my god, the most toxic I think I've ever ran into was like a Janna player.
Oh,
A
really?
couple of them, really.
Dang.
They're the support characters, mind you.
I mean, okay, I also will say this for any
Uh-huh.
people who get upset about me, like, calling out Zoro fans, because there are some Sanji fans out there who will be just as bad.
Oh, of course,
But
of course.
they tend to do that because of Zoro fans.
Yeah, no.
So it's kind of like this weird, like, gray area where, like, I kind of give Sanji fans more passes because I know they usually do not go out of their way to attack Zoro
Yeah.
fans. Usually. Because, again, there are some that are just as bad as Zoro fans.
Yeah, but honestly, like, there was also, like, they probably have suffered that abuse for so long
that they're
it's just
retaliating, yeah.
like, yes.
Which I get. Because you know what's funny?
What's funny?
Not haha funny,
Did
but
it stop?
I mean, he is haha funny. But
Yes.
I was gonna say, there was a point where I actually did hate Zoro because of Zoro fans.
I mean, fair enough.
Because I wasn't watching the show as often to remind myself why I like Zoro.
Yeah.
And as a huge Robin Sanji fan, like those are my two favorites. And then just getting all this hate from Zoro fans, like, you're just making me hate him more. Because they mostly always, like, showcase his badass side and never his goofy ass side.
Dude, he has such a goofy side.
And I love the goof. That's what I love about him.
I'm not a fan of him always getting lost.
I think that's funny.
I think it's funny, like, every now and again. It's like, ha ha ha, okay, that's funny. But, like, Annie's lobby was like, okay, excessive.
He was in the basement.
Dude, like, oh my god, the amount of times that, like, he just, like, got lost in Annie's lobby was just ridiculous.
I mean, my favorite part when he got lost in Eddie's lobby was literally when they're, like, just getting into, like, the building. And they have to go up the stairs, and he goes, like, the opposite direction where the stairs are not. And now me and Trevor are like, where the fuck are you going?
Yes. Oh,
I like that.
In Annie's lobby, one of my favorite scenes was freaking Zoro with the children.
Oh, wait. The children?
Yes. There's like an episode.
Oh! You're
where
talking.
He has like children.
You're talking about the filler episode.
Yes.
Oh my god, dude! I love the filler episodes of that arc. Like, the Zoro one was weird but entertaining. I found the one with Luffy to be like really heartbreaking. And I, you know, I'm a Sanji fan. I really loved the episode with Sanji and what's her name? It wasn't Coco. That's the grandma.
Yeah, dude, no, I freaking love the Sanji one too. The Sanji one was like, mwah, chef's kiss.
It was so precious. Like, they both were dealing with kids.
Yeah.
They were big parents.
Oh, and then like the fact that Robin saw Zoro and she's like, oh, this is a good look for you.
It was not.
I freaking love it though, because I'm a dirty Zoro Robin shipper.
Oh yeah, you are. I'm still like gung-ho with Robin with Frankie, so.
Yeah, no, like if anything I see it, I definitely see that, but I do like how there are all those moments where like Zoro gets very protective over Robin.
I mean, he does that with everybody though.
I mean, yeah.
He does it
like,
with Nami and Usopp and Sanji, much to Sanji's the Grinch.
Yeah, but that's kind of because he is technically like the
protector.
Dad.
Yeah. The only one he doesn't protect, usually, is actually Luffy.
Yeah.
He does step in when he has to, like when Luffy's out for the count, but he usually doesn't get in the way of defending Luffy because he's roundabout.
Well, I mean, if anything, Wano was a very big departure from that.
He protected Sanji again.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. But he did a lot to protect his captain too, which was like, oh, hell yes, go, my king, my king who isn't named king.
He will be though.
Oh my god. He's gonna be king! Yayo! 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 Uh-oh!
Dude, I gotta catch up. God, where was I, like, canonically?
Well, I got a mustard.
You did?
No.
Oh. I get it. God damn it. Like, I thought, like, literally you just found mustard on your desk. Like, what? Why?
I don't like condiments. I don't like mustard. I don't like
what?
ketchup. I don't like... Mayo's only good in, like, a freaking egg salad, to be perfectly honest.
Gross.
It's like, I love mayo in, like, an egg salad. I was like,
I mean, I like mayo and tuna.
I mean, hey, you know, a tuna salad is also really good, too.
I can't do eggs in salad.
Like, if anything, well, like, an egg salad is just, like, eggs with mayo, which is just more eggs.
It's too much egg.
Fair enough.
Also, I think they put, like, do you put yolk in it or just the whites?
Well, if anything, what we basically do is that we hard-boil the egg.
Yeah.
And when you hard boil the egg, it's the whole egg. I don't know if you can hard boil just the whites. I'm sure you can.
I don't know. I mean, if you're like an ostrich egg, maybe, but you can like extract the yolk from the egg after you hard boil it, which is what I do because I don't like the yolk. I think it's disgusting.
But like, oh, the yellow part is so nice. I like it. It's like my favorite part of a hard-boiled egg.
Well, then you would be very happy if you were in my area, because I always like take the yolk out and put it in a bag, and like someone else will eat that.
I would eat that.
Exactly. Either my aunt.
Nom, 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 nom.
Sometimes my aunt won't take it and like mix it in with like other like devil food.
I mean, yeah.
Or she will just eat it. It's either or.
Eat it.
Eat it.
Get yourself an egg and beat it.
I hate wasting food, so that's if I'm ever making hard boiled eggs, I have to make sure that she's a-okay with eating it.
Yeah, no, like if anything, like I hate wasting food too. Sometimes it's like if I can eat it, then like I'll freaking eat it. But like there are other times where it's like, oh my god, this is too salty. I can't. Dude,
you'd hate my aunt's cooking because she always puts salt in everything.
Well, like, if anything, I like salty food, but, like, there are just times where it's too much.
No, I mean, like, you think it's salty? She doesn't think it's salty enough.
Oh, God, she's my older sister.
Yeah, and I cannot handle that much salt.
Yeah, like, for whatever reason, like, I see my sister, we've already put salt in, like, the macaroni and cheese, and she's freaking, like, sprinkling more like it's freaking pixie dust.
Uh-huh, that's my aunt.
And it's like, woman, you're going to die! It's like, no, I'm going to live!
I'm the opposite, where I put too much pepper on things.
I mean, I'm the exact opposite from all y'all. I like my stuff plain!
Oh man, I like spice.
But then again, I do like, I do very much like, salt and pepper on my eggs, like...
Oh yeah, like, that's a classic. You know what I put on my eggs? Like, if I'm making scrambled eggs? Okay.
So long as it's not ketchup, then we're fine.
No. I have a weird way of making my eggs, because I don't make them, like, soft scrambled. I make them more like, it's kind of like a mix between, like, a pancake and an omelet.
Souffle.
I guess. I don't know. But, I don't know how, I just made it the way I like it. Like, I just, like, was experimenting, like, oh, I like making it this way. Never looked at a recipe. I'm just experimenting. But, first I made it more like a flat pancake.
Uh-huh.
And then I I can fold it in. If I cook it a very specific way, it's more fluffy. Without the yolk flavor being in your face about it. Which is why I always had to do a hard pressed pancake version of it. But I don't need to. But what I usually like to do is I do the very bare minimum of salt with a little bit more on the extreme of pepper. And then I get some chili powder.
Okay.
Do a little shake on that, just one or two. And then I get parsley. Or not parsley, green onions.
Okay, scallions. Hell yeah.
And I'll cook, I'll mix it all up and then let it cook on one side. Once it gets a certain way, I will flip it over. And then once that's done, I do the side part and then served it ready to eat.
All right. Are you the type of person to salt and pepper before or after you cook the egg?
Before, because I like to get it in the liquid, so it's on every layer when I stir it in. Before I let it sit.
The thing that I find is that I can make way more fluffier eggs if the salt and pepper aren't in there initially.
That makes sense. Yeah. I just like to have the flavor layered into it.
Yeah. I think that the salt basically dries it out in the cooking.
It might, yeah. It does that. Yeah.
It likes to absorb liquid. So, I personally prefer to put it after the fact.
Yes.
And then there's sriracha noodles, where you have to make plain eggs for it to be so good.
Oh. You know what I got?
What'd you get?
I got some, It's not ramen, but it's like ramen.
Mm-hmm.
Insta yakisoba.
Oh my god, instant yakisoba.
But I got 2 different kinds. They're both spicy, but one is chicken and one is beef.
Okay.
And I usually don't like beef flavored like ramen kind of pack stuff.
The
yakisoba though, my goodness, it's actually really good.
Dude, like, if anything, my mind, like when I think of yakisoba,
I think like thicker noodles.
I'm just kind of like thinking of like soba in general.
Oh, dude, like legit soba, fucking delicious. It ain't that. It's thinner noodle. It's more like flat angel hair kind of noodles. I think is the term. What was it? The noodles that are flat, but very long.
Alfredo noodles.
That's
all I know.
It's like that basically what they use, but it's still so good because it's not that cheap ramen, skinny noodle.
Yeah, but you know, my mind goes to like soba when I hear yakisoba because of Food Wars.
That's food porn.
I mean, oh my god, it is such good food porn. No.
Yeah.
Like I watch it and I'm just like, oh my god, that's so freaking cool. How do you make cooking food look this cool?
Watch One Piece.
Dude, I mean, I do, and like freaking Sanji like makes it look like easy.
I know, right, dude? I wish I could. I want to get that cookbook.
I mean,
the official One Piece cookbook. I want to get that, and then stare at it and be like, I cannot cook any of this.
I actually have the official Final Fantasy XIV cookbook.
Oh my god.
And it is so freaking cool, Cloud.
I bet.
Because in Final Fantasy XIV, we have things called crafting classes, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, like, you got freaking, a woodworker, you got, smithing, armorer, goldsmith, and, you know, a bunch of other ones that I'm not going to get into, but the main one is
cooking.
So you can be a cook, and cooks are very important in the Final Fantasy XIV world.
Yeah.
Because that's where you get all of your buffs from.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's very important.
Yes, so basically, cooking, you can basically give specific stats to, like, you know, warriors, or you could give it to specific gathering classes, or even crafting classes, and these are very necessary in the long run, so cook is very important.
Yes.
And with that being said, they actually made an actual cookbook, and I was like, I must have this.
Have you made anything with them?
I have made a couple of things, but like, a lot of it is just like, okay, I need fish.
Oh, you don't like fish?
It's not that I don't like fish, but like, it's like, okay, that's expensive. I want to try this seafood dish, but it's so expensive.
That is fair. For some reason, especially like a lot of fish, they are very expensive. And they're also not easy to handle.
Yeah.
Because you gotta get them fresh. And then they're like, you gotta cut them a very specific way, unless they're already cut in the store, which makes them even more expensive because they've already been handled for the hardest part.
Like, I can go and grab it right fast. Do we want to end the episode right here, or?
Before we do,
I
have a question.
Sure.
Are you still fighting?
I'm still fighting, yeah.
Okay. I was gonna say, what is your levels for your team?
If anything, man, I'm so much in a rough spot right now.
Mm-hmm.
I can tell you right now, you're level 48. Because I'm looking at you.
No, you're not.
I was looking at you.
Oh, you mean, the jump bluff?
Yes.
Yeah. So, my team so far, Anju is 43. She's the hardest one to level up because she doesn't have a grass move. Next is Saria, who's level 44.
Uh-huh.
Mito, who's 48.
Uh-huh.
Crow, you are still 44.
Okay.
Vati is the lowest at 38.
Uh-huh.
And Ruto is 44.
Okay. So, I got Robin. He's level 35. I got Jinbei. He's level 42. You were level 48. Learning that grass move has been a boon for you. I've been training you pretty much the entirety of this one until I decided Robin was
Needing it.
kind of necessary.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not training Big Mom, but she's level 10. That's just too much time investment.
Yeah, unfortunately.
I don't even know why she's here. Where is...
You know what you can do?
What?
When you go into the Elite Four, put the EXP share on her, put her in the back, and then focus the rest of the team.
Yeah, but, like, if anything, like, that's not going to level her up to, like, level 50.
Yeah, but it will get her higher up faster.
Yeah, but by that point, I might as well get, Sagiri. You know, the Skarmory, and might as well train that up, because it's already close enough.
Yeah. That is true.
And then we have Katakuri. He's level 41.
My boy.
And then we have Kobe, who's level 40.
My boy!
Yeah.
Yeah, you're all, like, lower level than me, except for, myself.
Yes.
I'm the only one who's a high level. That matches my starter.
Yes.
But yeah, let us end this episode, and we will continue in the next one.
Yay!
Yeah, so until then, goodbye.
Bye everyone, kaka!
Cuckoo!
Woo!